Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video, and it's been a while, doing a proper breakdown like I used to. Um, so the Showdown scrimmage this weekend, you can see what's required on the left. Got it all broken down there. Shards on the right. If you don't have Mutant Hogan, Mutant Doink, Memrock, and you are able to do all the other stuff, 4.568 million is where you can get. Um, there's a couple other rare ones not listed. DX Army Sean, Hall of Fame Taker. That'd be another 140K less. So you're still at 4.4 plus million free, even missing five characters. So there is that. Um, Not listed in the total points is the early Mankind, bonus points, things like that. Faction event will give you 500,000. Free stamp 15,000. First loot coin 30,000. Portal has a daily claim of 5,000. A backstage pass was 50K for those curious about that. With small spending, meaning like your one pull and the backstage pass, assuming you have everyone, you can expect to get to 4.8 million. That's assuming you have everyone, so you want to subtract from there. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, we talked this 4.4 mark was pretty realistic for people even missing five characters, assuming you can do the rest. So if you're missing, this is what you would miss out on: 100 100 mankind shards right here, and 150 here, as well as some of this stuff. So you're missing 250 shards if you can't hit this milestone. Um, that being said, this milestone is what I have listed in the free. 800 shards by my count up to here. And then the paid portion has another 400, but those stop at 5.259 million. With the bulk of them, there's 100 in the first one. That's not much of a stretch. This one also not much of a stretch, has 175 Ronda shards. The 4.8, a little bit more of a stretch, but that doesn't have any Foley shards. So really, you can go to the 4.8. I'm sorry, the 4.8 here, not the 4.8. What am I talking about? The 4.5, and get an extra 100 and 200 extra shards right there. So that puts you at like 1,000 in the free / light spend. Getting to here, 1,000 shards. The tour has 420 shards in it so far, the tours that we have, which is what the blog said we would get total. Now, it does seem like there might be more shards available than initially thought. So take that with a grain of salt. We have one tour left. There could be shards in there, but there doesn't have to be according to the blog. I wouldn't count on it. So that gets you a bunch of shards there. And then, of course, this last one, 200 shards there. If you get to 5.259 million, that's enough shards to recruit him for sure. You can see I also have listed a bunch of other offers. There's a $200 offer for 150 shards. Spend 100 on the portal. That's hit the $100 milestone, has 25. You get another 25 from the $25 milestone. So spending 100 gets you 50 extra shards. The stamps, $120 spent. That means 6 of the $20 stamps has 25 in it. And there's a $20 offer that has 25. And those are just the offers we see now. No idea what will be in there later. So he does look very, very obtainable. Again, you can see the requirements on the right, and you can minus your points from there. Overall, I think even if you're missing a bunch of guys, assuming you do Showdown, you can get a lot of the shards for free. The really expensive part of the contest comes in trying to max it. Once you get to about this 4.8, a little bit past, the point methods slow down in a hurry. Unless you can get that early recruit for 500,000. So this is a pretty decent stretch. You're probably going to spend, somewhere between 100 and 200 to hit this milestone. And that last, though, because you're going to burn up most of the good offers with extra bonus points and stuff. That last 700K is where it gets really spendy. And this is the milestone that basically gets you the new plate. All of the shards, I think, combined add up to just enough to get the plate or just slightly less, which is going to be very spendy and pretty tough. It's also available if you spend $800 on the portal, not it. So I think realistic for most people with some light spending, this 4.8 mark, and you'll really good shot at recruiting yourself, mankind, or getting close. 5.259 should absolutely do it, by the way I math it out. And that is pending one tour, which doesn't have to have shards in it, but it seems possible that it might. Don't guarantee that. Don't bank on that. Don't quote me on that. On the plus side, though, we'll know when it drops on Sunday, and offers will still be there and stuff. This is also not including whatever might be in the flash market. A lot of times there's some milestones in the flash market. You can pick up some more shards. So I think he's going to be pretty recruitable. Showdown should be male. Again, so the tours can be kind of difficult. What they mean is, let me go over that real quick for you guys. The Many Faces tour, the challenge chapter on Hell mode, actually any of the modes, it doesn't really matter because they're all the same difficulty. I did mine on Hell mode just to be safe. I'm assuming it's any of them. I did 3-star it with all of them. If you're wondering who I used my HBK DX Army, and he 3-starred it. It did take 2 cycles. I did an MP down prop. I used Mem Rock, who I just got at 5-star bronze. The rock one will be pretty tough if you don't have Mem Rock. Hopefully you have Zombie Rock so you can stun him. It's going to take a while, and you'll need props. And the Hall of Fame Taker one, I actually did at a really low talent. Shockingly low, but I do have his plate and that kind of thing. Those are the 3 I used. Again, that's no gimme. I think if you don't have Hall of Fame Taker, you're in for a pretty rough run with the Takers unless you have Acrobat. I don't think it'll be easy at all. I would use one of the sub ones, though, like Phenom, and just try and drain him as best you can, or Deadman with a really low sub, and do what you can. Don't use MP trainers to start. Bring props down because he starts ready to go, and that kind of thing. Anyway, those are each worth 75k a piece. After that, the big points, any Mankind is 350,000, any Attitude Era 720,000, any Triple H Orton, those are all high value ones. The rest of them, the rarer ones, aren't worth that many points. Realistically, you're missing one, you miss out on like 70,000 points. Not the end of the world. You can still do very well in this showdown missing those. So overall, I think it's a really good showdown. Looks like there's a lot of shards for him. So I do like this event. I think it's a good event. He's a very good character even without his plate. With his plate, he's even better. So I think he's going to be pretty attainable. And if the trend continues next month, if you're short, we can take a look and by comparison see what we have available for Rhonda. Of course, there's Rhonda shards in the solo milestones, so we're getting more Rhonda shards. And she is on the prize wall, 50 of them for 7k. So there is 7k shards, so there is that. You can get up to 300, assuming you get enough shards. So assuming that continues, do your showdown this month as best you can, even if you're missing the required characters. I think you have a realistic shot at picking up Mankind next month. So I am really liking these showdown scrimmages. What they've done to showdown, I think, is very good. Props to Scopely for continuing to make their shards available afterwards in this prize wall. Some of them less than others. 25 Taker shards is it this time. There was more last time, and there was some of him in the milestones. Stevie Ray, Jimmy. It seems like they lessen a little bit over time with what's there. So I do think first month out, you'd want to snag your Rhonda shards this time. I think they'll probably be less next time, but who knows for sure. They do seem to get cheaper as they get older, potentially, although Stevie Ray is still pretty expensive, so there is that. But yeah, I like this event style. I hope they keep doing these scrimmages. So I'll give props where props is due. Props Scopely on these showdown scrimmage events. Please keep them. So anyway, guys, that's the breakdown. That's about what I can think. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you find this useful, helpful, um, and good luck this weekend. Have a good showdown. Have a good time. Hopefully you get what you're after. And remember, games should be fun. So have some fun. And remember to like, subscribe, and share too. That helps me out. And thanks for watching, guys. Good luck out there.